some 80 kilometres east of the Canadian Rockies. Hello and the warmest of welcomes to colourful Calgary. A city with the most expensive and extensive walking and cycling pathway network in the whole of North America. And here's our home for the next 4 days, the Winsport Event Centre, some 10 kilometres from downtown Calgary, and that is the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals Trophy. They'll play for that just a couple of weeks before Christmas in China, and of course we'll bring you full coverage of it. Here's our lineup today. Now that first match, unfortunately a walkover, and Adera has a knee injury, so she's had to pull out. Sindhu goes through. Then we've got some mixed doubles. Third seeds, Kaneko and Matsutomo against Mikkelsen and Søby. The Danes just starting to slide down the rankings a touch. Men's doubles next, Chinese Taipei pair Lu and Yang against the Danes Kier and Sogard, the latter already with the title this year. Back to singles to follow, it's Eun Long starting big favourite against the world number 65, Lei Lan-si of China, and then the one that the home fans will be waiting for, Michelle Lee, the defending champion here in the women's singles, up against the Vietnamese Win in our fourth match. 4 more matches to follow after that, a total mixture as you can see. We've got some women's doubles in there twice, and that'll all be brought to you live on our show court here in Calgary. Well, let's have a look how the mixed doubles draw has panned out. And this is second round. Watanabe and Higashino of Japan are the top seeds. But we will be concentrating on that third match there, featuring the number 3 seeds, Kaneko and Matsutomo, in action against Mikkelsen and Søby of Denmark. Stadium that can hold 3,000. They actually built it in 2011. It was kind of an add-on. The complex started when Calgary won the bid for the 1988 Winter Olympics. And this venue where we are also hosts ice hockey, curling, concerts, shows. It really is a very much a state-of-the-art facility. And we're just awaiting the arrival of the players for our opening match, which, as mentioned, will be a mixed doubles between the Japanese pair and the Danes. This is a tournament that's been held since the late 50s. It actually was combined with the national championships for the first 5 years. And this is the first year that the event has assumed Super 500 status. So it's a huge boost. Prize money in excess of $400,000 US. Probably hear the players being introduced in the background. Here come the third seeds. Pretty experienced. In fact, all 4 players in this match have been around for some while. Danes just coming onto court, just about inside the world's top 50. Mikkelsen and Søby. Well, they've got it all to do here against the pair ranked much higher and who are the much more decorated of the two. Never met before, so no past history to go on. Well, that's just a precautionary measure, that heavy strapping on Matsumoto's left knee.
First, please welcome the technical officials to the court. Your match umpire from Canada.
Confirmation I've never met before.
And your third judge from Italy, Fabio. And now the players. From Japan, Takuto Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi.
So let's give you a bit more information then about this quartet. Starting with the Japanese pair who will be favourites. There's Yuki Kaneko's 28 now. high ranking you can see there of 12. That was only at the back end, right at the back end of last year actually. Reached the final of the All England a couple of years ago. Quarterfinals this year, Kaneko and Matsumoto. And Matsumoto there, who's 3 years her partner's senior. She, of course, used to play women's doubles with Ayaka Takahashi, Olympic champions in Rio in 2016. And Takahashi is now married to Kaneko. Walkover against Sumith Reddy and Ashwini Ponnappa in the first round. Mikkelsen is 31. That high ranking was in October of last year, so not that long ago. So maybe that ranking of 50 doesn't quite tell the whole story. Got a European Championship bronze medal in Madrid last year, these two. And they won the Dutch Open together in 2021. That's obviously a lesser event. Søby actually won the Swiss Open mixed doubles with Matthias Bay-Schmidt back in 2019. They also weren't required to play a first round match. Raymond van Eyck from the Netherlands is in the umpire's chair. Catherine Lasson of France is the service judge. Just to remind you, we're here for the next 4 days. The final will be, or the finals, the 5 finals will be on Sunday afternoon. Start at 12 noon local time here in Calgary every day, including those Sunday finals. Stand by then for the umpire introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Mikkelsen and Rikke Søby, Denmark. And on my left, Yuki Kaneko and Misaku Matsutomo, Japan. Rikke Søby to serve, to Yuki Kaneko, love all, play.
So here we go then, Kaneko and Matsutomo favourites against the Danish pair. The first shuttle hit in anger on this Thursday afternoon, as it is now. That's a promising start from the Danes and from Søby in particular.
One, love. Service over. 1-0.
Just get the feeling if the Danes are going to pull off a shot here, they're going to need to make a flying start.
Two, one.
And also, I'm going to have to cut out individual errors, unforced errors.
Three, one.
snatched a fraction, didn't he, Mikkelsen, at that backhand?
4-1.
And just the start that the Danes didn't want. Led the Japanese off to something of a flyer here in the opening game. Without really having done a great deal in terms of winners. Just been errors coming from the other side of the net. That's a bit of a gift, though, that Mikkelsen was never going to pass up. He's a big man, 6'3".
4.
Still 4 courts in operation here today.
Full.
Does generate some serious power from the back of the court, the 31-year-old.
4.
And from Germany, Fabian Roth. Court number 4, men's singles.
Service over.
Well, that was likewise a gift for
5-3.
Kaneko. Way too high and straight at him at the net.
First, please welcome the technical officials to the court. Your match umpire from Canada.
Out. Service over.
Good leave.
4-5.
From England, Amanda Bigelow.
Service over. 6-4.
And now the players. From France, Arnaud Mercot.
Long by distance.
7-4.
Well, a lengthy rally, but you just always got the impression the Japanese were in charge of it, starting from Matsutomo's clever and unexpected flick serve.
8-4.
See if she tries it again.
Service over. 5-8.
Unexpected, and it's too many of those.
8.
Saki Matsutomo. They do dovetail
Over.
really effectively and impressively, the two Japanese.
9-6.
Every time the Danes look like they're going to get within touching distance, Japanese just show a little bit of class. It's good pressure though from Mikkelsen. Well deserving of the fist bump.
7-9. Service over. 10-7.
Yeah, excellent pressure again, so a 4-point lead
interval
for the number 3 seeds as they go for the mid-game break.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Germany. On my left, China.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach. Back and forth. 11-7. Rikke. Yeah. Play. Service over. 8-11.
Just a bit of indecision there, wasn't there, on the Danish side. Managed to get it back in the end, Mikkelsen, but didn't do anything with it, and it was pretty straightforward from then on for Kaneko and Matsutomo.
$13-8. Service over. 9-13.
Good lead in the end. Just about in touch. Still, the Danes here in this opening game.
The ball called too high.
Well, that is very frustrating for Søby.
14.
Have to serve below a height of 1.15 meters. Service judge, with the help of a piece of equipment in front of her, deciding that was an illegal serve. And all of a sudden, there's a bit of a gap again on that scoreboard.
15-10.
Well played, Søby.
Over. 11-15. Service over. over.
he's missed too many of those for his liking, that's for sure. I don't know if he's maybe done a string there, has he? He just needs a towel off.
16, 10, 11.
Just pushed it long, and the expression of Matsutomo's face
12,
was of
16.
abject disgust. Still looking pretty healthy though for them in this opening game. Only been playing for just over 11 minutes. A super little shot that was. Made it look ridiculously easy, but it was the anticipation from Kaneko. So looking like something of a stroll now for the two Japanese. Just 3 points required to take this opener.
Service over. 13, 18. Over.
They have
19,
been careless
13.
in the sense of frittering away points. Just can't afford to do that. I mean, this first game's gone okay, but a lesson they need to learn ahead of the second game.
Service over.
Latish call, but I think it was
14,
out.
19. Fifteen, 19. Language. Language. Thank you. 15, 19.
Well, this is a spirited little mini comeback here from Mikkelsen and Søby. I said the game was over, but maybe spoke too soon. Big point this, particularly for Kaneko and Matsumoto. Well, that is going to feel incredibly annoying. 4 game points then. It's service errors, service faults, 4 chances for the number 3 seeds. Well, it was called in, but it's going to get challenged. And Mikkelsen was pretty close to that. I mean, you could say he's got nothing to lose here. If the challenge fails, it's game. Let's see, for the first time today, what Hawkeye has to say. Each pair gets 2 challenges per game, incidentally. If you're right, you keep it. But if this has clipped any part of the line, it's going to be the opening game for Kaneko and Matsutomo. But it did not.
Correction out.
The impression that might have been a successful challenge, just because Mikkelsen was literally a couple of meters from where the shuttle landed and immediately asked Hawkeye to check it. Still game point. Nicely done, Larry Kasubo. And this isn't all over yet, this first game.
20.
Longest rally of the match, and it's the one that gives the opening game to Kaneko Matsutomo by 21 points to 18. Gave them a scare though for sure, the Danes, who will have hope that maybe they can come back in game number 2. First blood though to Kaneko and Matsutomo.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. 18-3. Sure. 14-8. Second game, Lovell.
So trying to back up that opening game now. Matsutomo and Kaneko pushed rather closer than they would have liked in that opener. Rather crawled across the line as opposed to sprinted across it.
Service over.
Every time she goes down, because she's got that huge strapping on her knee, just have a sharp intake of breath, she's fine.
Over 2-1.
Such a clever player from the back of the court, Kaneko. Like deception everywhere. So hard to pick.
Play.
Just got too much on that and went long.
3-1. Service over.
Well, they'll take any bit of good fortune that they can get.
2-3.
It's literally crawled over the net via the net cord. They'll take it.
Service over. 4-2.
11-17.
Unsighted.
Well, umpire wants to have a look here. Raymond of the Netherlands. There's no call of out. It's not an official challenge. Just judging from Matsutomo's body language, I think she might be okay. She didn't look unduly concerned when the umpire asked Hawkeye to check it. Yeah, no problem.
5-2. Play.
It's not just the power that Kaneko gets, great angles as well. Just always feel as an opponent that it's being made as awkward as possible for you. So already a 4-point gap as Matsutomo serves. Oh, that was nailed by Mikkelsen.
Over. 3-6.
Oh, that's a wonderful shot. A great imagination to find that angle. Absolutely nothing Mikkelsen or Søby could do about it.
Over. 4-7.
Clip the line. They've done more than clip it, actually.
Over.
Don't think the umpire actually saw the challenge from Mikkelsen. I'm not sure he's got this one right. He was right behind that. And I think it's okay, but yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So one challenge remaining then for Mikkelsen and Søby in this second game.
Service over. 8-4. Play.
Nice touch at the net there from Mikkelsen. Pretty well for a big man. 6'3".
5-8.
Just desperate to keep the pair in touch at least against the Japanese. That was a let-off because they were rather dominating in that rally, but Matsutomo went long. And after another somewhat iffy start, Dane's back in this second game.
Full. Service over. 9-6. 20. Game point. Set 6. 11-6.
So the error from Søby, giving the Japanese pair a very healthy advantage as they go to the chair for the mid-game break. 26 minutes only so far, and they're within touching distance of a place in the quarterfinals.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 6. Play.
Oh, great shot from Søby. And she had Kaneko really struggling. He did brilliantly actually just to get to it, but it was a very easy kill for Mikkelsen. But it's her wonderful cross-court shot that set up the point there. Just trying to cling on to the coattails of Kaneko and Matsutomo at the moment.
7-12. Service over. 13-7.
And you do get the impression that the two Japanese are playing within themselves here.
Over. 8-13. Out. Service over. 14-8.
Can't afford to do that with the scoreline as it is.
Service over. 15-8. Service over. 9-15. Service over. 16-9.
Haven't been able to string a run of points together, the Danes, really at any stage.
Service over. 10,
Nothing more than a run of 3 straight points at any stage of the match so far, which looks like it might conclude relatively shortly, unless they can produce a stirring comeback of some kind. Mikkelsen and Søby.
Service over. 17-10. 11-17.
Well, remember in the first game, it looked as though
12,
Kaneko and
17.
Matsutomo were absolutely cruising towards the finish line, and then in the end they made hard work of it. That's a lovely piece of placement.
It's over. 18,
Didn't even
12.
have to touch the sideline, I don't think. Well, you can see the frustration. Mikkelsen has missed a lot of those.
19-12.
And Kaneko and Matsutomo haven't, in all honesty, had to get out of second or third gear.
Out. Service over.
A little casual.
13,
Shouldn't
19.
make any material difference, you wouldn't have thought.
Fourteen, 19. Service over.
So, 6 match points
20, match point
for the Japanese.
14. So full court, too high.
Well, talk about an anticlimax.
Over.
Still
15,
5 more chances. Going to be a wide.
Sixteen, 20.
That'll do it.
Game.
So 21-16 in the second game in favour of Kaneko and Matsutomo, and a pretty straightforward victory in just 35 minutes on court. Tougher tests will no doubt lie ahead for these two Japanese, but they were in pretty much complete command
21-18.
right from the start.
21-16.
All ended in rather tame fashion, didn't it, from the Danes' point of view. So 21-18, 21-16. Confirmation, 36 minutes, the official match time. Well, we're going to move to men's doubles next, featuring a Danish pair again against Lu and Yang of Chinese Taipei. That's coming up in just a moment. Well, a warm welcome back to Calgary and our continuing coverage of the Canada Open 2023. And we were one match in, Kaneko and Matsutomo having beaten Mikkelsen and Søby by 2 games to love. So now we are moving on to the men's doubles and a match between Lucci